Yo, yo, yo. What's up, everybody? How you doing? Long time no see. Only made one video and my second one took fucking forever. Where were we? I just would have awakened from a video and I didn't know what the year was.
Year is it?
So what am I about to do? So why it took me that long to make a new video? Well, here's why. I was busy playing the game and it was freaking amazing at start, but as I was slowly reaching the end game, and it became just a chore, with no real goals. It's not the only reason, of course. I found real life work that ate most of my time, physically and mentally. And third is like I'm really bad at making videos that I like. Like I try to make something, I really don't like it, and then I scrap it. And also I started playing other games as well, here and there, which they were more fun. But I've kept playing this game up to a certain point. Like I have like 300 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So 363 hours, and most of it is somewhat AFK and just doing chores for my base. But the base is pretty amazing. A friend of mine even called it a temple, and in a way it is. So Ornithopter changes everything, and that was supposed to be my second video of how I take the damn thing. Literally makes everything that is slow to very fast pace, from gathering resources to going from point A to point B, and looking at such an amazing view. But like easy access to all the points of interest. You move to the end game. The game looks great from above. Sure, I said that. Once you find and get everything you want, meaning base, vehicles, and gear, you run out. Actually, you run out from things to do, and that you can do it for, like, let's just say 100 hours. But right at this moment, there is nothing more than just have stupid fun by killing others, but doesn't last long. Like, what are you going to do? You're going to keep on killing other people's bases and destroying their stuff and throwing them to Sahalud. For how long will that be fun? There is no real goal. Well, you have to keep on playing, or you have fun keep on playing. It's just going to the deep desert, doing the same thing, gathering some either resources or the blueprints, and once you get them and you use them, then you do it all over again. It's the same thing over and over. The game lacks the end game. It lacks any symbol of an end game, because I just don't agree if anybody's saying like, oh, going to the deep desert and PvPing, making the bases, getting to a group, and doing that cliche is the end game, because it isn't. Like, for example, in other games like Rust, you may repeating the same thing, but because the map changes all the time and you have nothing in the beginning, it becomes a new story. Here, you already have things on the side. You have things that you have saved. The end-game map only changes, and even when that changes, it is not the same, because you have everything ready to put them down, and in like a matter of hours, everything just works. And then you do your PvP, and then you do your PvE, I guess, like if you don't go into the PvP side. And after that, it's nothing. Even the labs in the PvP zone, and even the testing, the fallen ships, whereas there is some PvP, but basically if you are fast enough, you're only PvEing, and it's repeating the same thing over and over again. It's fun at the beginning, it becomes meh at the end, and it just makes the game, like, if I gave it a 1 out of 10 with the current state of the game, this game is like a 7, 8, because I like everything else except the end game. The game has great looks for me. It looks amazing. It brought Dune to life in a much better sense. Honestly, I didn't expect that because that company, Funcom, just let me down a long time ago. Even with the MMO, with what was the one with Conan, Conan, whatever the hell that was. Was it Awakening? I don't think so. Something else. I made another one as well, and I don't know. It just it's not the best company out there. Anyhow, like without thinking of the end game, the game is easily an 8 out of 10 and 9 out of 10. With the end game, it's barely 6 because of how you lose interest after a while and how you can see that there is lost potential. And while I understand it takes a lot of work in order to get the new systems going in, like the new DLCs, the new stories, the new stuff that are there coming, it still feels not fast enough, I guess. Like you have to play it and then forget it, and after that it's kind of hard to pick it up back, because I know that they're building now this feature where you can get the database backed up into this little thing, and then you can pop it up back, and you're going to have everything in there, which is great for the PvE side. For the PvP, I don't agree with that idea, but still, it would be great, I guess, because it takes a long time to do anything in this game if you don't have things like that, right? Like to make a base, to put down stuff from the PvE side to the PvP side, it requires either a lot of people or a lot of time. And I know because I've done it by solo most of the times, and a couple of times like a duo, maybe 3 people at max for a couple of days. And even then, it just became a grind, and I couldn't see having more fun together with friends, you know? The only thing in mind is the PvE. I've already seen it. If we do it together, it just be us playing together without anything that contributes to the experience. And then you have the fights in between that become lackluster because, let's face it, some people are just playing it no life, they are no lifing it completely, and others are just casual, and they don't, and those two groups don't mix well enough, you know. And in order for them to exist in the same environment, they need to have something more to go for, you know, like whales and the plankton, you know. Like, let's just say the no-lifers are the whales, the plankton is just the casual people. And in order for them to exist in the area and have a thing, you just need something extra to stick them together, you know. Anyhow, as I said before, great game for like 100 hours, but for now, it is not a forever game. And I'm waiting, hopeful, and I'm trying to be hopeful for the rest of the game, you know. I mean, rest of the game, for the future, for it to get better. Somehow, I have no idea how could you do that. Like, an idea for me would be like have some sort of like point of interest where like a worm comes out and it's spice, and you have to be fast in order to gather the spice before the worm comes in. And once the worm comes in and takes the spice away, and you have to like repeat it from 5 to 10 times, and there's PvP in the meantime. But the worm has to be not in the deep desert, but like inside a cave, let's just say, like underground, where you have to go underground in order to get the underground spice, or if not spice, something else. And the worm is just comes out, and it would have been even cooler if you could try to kill the worm in a way, right? Do some damage so it can back out. That kind of this is a silly idea that I have in my head. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I feel that, you know, it would definitely make sense at the end of the day to put something stupid or something grand, epic in a way, so people can just mass inside for, I don't know, a siege of sorts, having something like a castle, or what would be like a base of a faction, which could be any faction, whatever, just You have so many people that have great ideas in the industry, and especially in your company, Funcom. You've put some crazy good ideas together, and I think you need to spice things up in some way to not just people going to the deep desert gathering spice because the spice must flow. I don't know. Maybe you guys have an idea in the future of how this will work out, and I really hope to see it because you've really made a great game, but it's not the best game, or it's lost potential. That's what saddens me. Anyhow, this is it, guys. Thanks for everything. Like, subscribe if you want to. I really hope I'm going to have like a couple of videos soon, and I swear to God, I'm going to pop up more videos from now on as fast as I can. So if you liked it, thank you. If you disliked it, put it that as well, and see you on the next one. Cheers.